Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot minute. I'm addressing the camera right now. Jordan, if you want to look into your camera. We were gone for a while because everything kept breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the problem was.
What was it making in the background? Can you describe the noise it was making?
I physically can't. It was like a dusty record.
Yes, yeah, that's
the only
it.
way
I was trying to remember.
It's like a dusty
And I thought
record.
it sounded cool, and you should just keep it.
Yeah, no, it was really fucking annoying that you kept saying that.
Why?
Because I kept desperately trying to figure out what the problem was.
So just leave
fix
it.
No,
leave it.
I refuse.
Dusty record.
I don't know what the problem was.
Maybe you had like a effect on it by mistake, and it was dusty record.
I don't think that was it.
Could be.
I don't think.
Did
that
you
was
check?
It. Yeah, I completely deleted all of the software and reinstalled it fresh.
So if this is a dusty record, you're gonna be.
This is different software.
Oh, okay.
For recording and for the video from the phones. And I did it 3 times for like 3 hours each, and there was nothing. So if this is fucking broken, it's over. We're done. I'm not doing it anymore. I give up. Stop it, Jordan.
What?
Adding your own crackles?
Yeah, it's nice. People like that. There's entire videos on YouTube of people getting.
Oh, I can tag this with ASMR now.
Yeah. Did you hear that one?
It is. I did.
I wish I could crack my back better though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
If this goes to plan, I might edit this on Sunday and upload it for Monday. So just fair warning, you're not going to get anything but the again, if this works, just doing the podcast for now. We'll do a couple of these, make sure it's all working. Then we'll get back into commentaries and gameplays.
Horror gameplays.
Sure. And other gameplays. You want to play Spider-Man?
No.
Why? It's fun.
I just like the horror games.
Yeah, but you jump at literally anything, so it doesn't matter if it's horror or not.
No, I don't think I'd jump at Spider-Man.
You jumped at a character walking into, not even into frame, from further behind, just into the foreground.
From what?
When at the very beginning of, what's it called? The Quarry?
The Quarry?
When they're in the basement.
Yeah.
And the woman is like talking, and then the guy like walks up behind her.
Yeah.
That you saw him walking up the entire time, and you jumped at that.
Prove it.
Do you want me to skip through the footage?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Because I have video of you getting scared by a clown mask, too.
Yeah. I almost fell off the couch at one point, but I don't remember what that was from. Was that the old lady in the back of the car?
You've done it a couple times.
Yeah, well, no, The Quarry is... that's the game we should play.
Looking back at the footage of you getting scared by... What was it? The killer couch? Killer sofa?
Oh, is that the thing that got me?
Yeah, it was the clown mask. It was the roommate who was like... when she was in the shower.
Yeah.
You, like... I didn't realize it at the time because I was kind of a little drunk. You, like, full on, like, get up like you're gonna, like, run away.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Can I put that on YouTube? Will you be mad?
No.
Okay. No, you won't be mad, or no, I can't do it?
I wouldn't be mad.
Okay.
Is it gonna have, like, are you gonna be able to show the clip from the movie that got me?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't care. Just do a little 8-second video. Everyone likes a good jump scare.
Howling with laughter for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, but if nobody knows what the jump was.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out a way to do it.
Kind of stupid.
But it is an amazing clip, and I'm very excited for everybody to see. Yet again, more security cam footage from my living room.
From your creepy security camera.
My pornography camera. That's what I use to record pornography.
Surveillance camera. That's probably a thing.
Oh, definitely. Do you want to open your gifts?
Sure. Can you pass them to me?
I'm further away than you are.
Oh. Are you?
Yes.
You want to measure?
You want to go get my measuring tape?
So these are cookies.
Mm-hmm.
From Kate.
They are.
And I'm afraid to eat them.
Because you think they have weed in them for some reason.
Right.
Even though Kate's not a terrible person, so she would never do that.
Okay. Well, no, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she would waste that.
Yeah, probably not.
Right, so they're fine to eat, but I'm gonna wait until I'm at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case, because I don't want to start feeling weird while I'm driving.
Right. Better safe than sorry, even though they definitely don't have weed in them because I already ate all my cookies and they didn't have weed in them.
Would you get... How does that work? If you get, like, if somebody drugs you and you don't know, and halfway back to your house or whatever, you're just fucked up and you get pulled over, like, you're gonna get arrested, right? But how do you, like, prove that you didn't intentionally do that?
I mean, I guess they would have to look at
My
your
stomach's growling, too.
like your history of like, oh, like if that happened to me,
Right.
they'd probably be like, oh, this person has never done a marijuana in their life.
But if it happened to me...
But if it happened to you, they'd probably like, bullshit.
Yeah, anyway, they look delicious.
They were delicious.
Yeah, I like these cookies that kind of taste like a biscuit.
They're a little thicker,
I don't know what they're called.
a little flakier.
Yeah.
It's like a dummy thick sugar cookie.
Oh, yeah. But, like, a decent sugar cookie, because sugar cookies, I think, are very gross.
Mm-hmm. The bad ones can be kind of like
They're
pasty.
They're nasty, yeah.
Little like gluey. This one's from me.
Nice. And this is from you. I think I know
You think you know what it
what
is?
this might be, but I forgot about this.
Yeah, I figured you might. Because it's been over 2 weeks.
What the fuck?
I spent a lot of time on that, Jordan.
This is really good.
I spent a lot of time on that.
It's good. I like it.
If you could please show the camera at some point, just so that the
Should I not even explain it?
No, just show it.
This is a framed picture of Cole Sprouse.
Shirtless, black and white.
Is that what I requested?
Yes.
Oh. I don't remember how this came about. I think it was
one of the characters in the quarry kind of looks like one of the Sprouse twins.
Should we put this up?
Where are you gonna put it? You can put it up behind. No, that won't be in frame. Do you just want to set it on the? Set it on the couch next to us. That's our fourth member. It's Cole Sprouse.
Yeah, there was this one of the characters looked like Cole Sprouse,
and their name is Dylan.
For some reason, right? And that's what.
That's the other Sprouse.
His brother.
Then.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Sprouse, but you explicitly requested Cole Sprouse, not Dylan Sprouse.
Right.
So.
And for some reason,
it took me a while to find a picture that wasn't like copywritten to death that I could actually download.
Did you Photoshop this at all?
I made it black and white, and then I extended. It was the wrong size, so I extended the borders with like the new Photoshop AI bullshit, and did a pretty good job.
What the fuck?
And I just had the frame, so.
Did you just have this sitting out for a while?
No.
Like, did anyone else see this?
I immediately wrapped it.
Oh, why?
I didn't want anybody to be spoiled.
You didn't want to see this?
I don't want anybody to ask any questions and then having me have to explain it.
Yeah, and then I think was that like were we drinking like the Jaws beers or something?
You might have been drinking a Jaws beer. I don't drink beer because it hurts my tummy. I was probably wined up though, or seltzered up.
No, I think I had oh yeah, it was one of those Voodoo Rangers.
Probably one of the big ones.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2 of those.
Yeah.
And then somehow I said that all I wanted for Christmas was a framed picture of Cole Sprouse, but I don't really
black and white, shirtless.
Right. I don't remember. You'd have to like rewind the cameras because I don't remember being that specific.
You were very specific about it.
Oh, okay.
You were very specific. You didn't say anything about being in the beach.
Though. It's nice.
But that was the only way that I could find him shirtless.
It's a really good gift.
I'm sorry that I couldn't get it in a higher quality paper, but you
I want to get a restraining order from this man.
From Cole Sprouse?
Yeah.
You should send that to him.
Send him
and ask him to sign it and send it back.
Do you think he would?
No.
Where does he live?
I don't know. Probably California, maybe.
I'll go find him.
Call.
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't recognize Cole Sprouse if I saw him in the street.
Oh, I'd recognize him.
I wouldn't.
We got this picture to.
You just constantly walk around with it, holding it up and like looking at people. You see a blonde-haired man, you know. No.
I should just find a random person who I think is Cole Sprouse, like I did with this video game.
You should find
And then
a
just-
Cole Sprouse impersonator
Is that a thing?
in like Las Vegas.
Who the hell? How? As if there'd be a Cole Sprouse impersonator. Like, who would want to see that?
I don't know.
He just
You?
goes Well, yeah, but
You'd probably pay like
so
$30-$40 for a signature from that guy.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly how. I don't understand how my brain works.
Right.
You know how things go like and connect and
Yep.
shit. I don't question it,
I don't either.
and I tend to just say weird shit like that and then just forget about it, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it when I see this, obviously, because that's how it works.
Right.
But it's not something I think about all the time. And then,
Right.
and then it's here, and then I'm like, oh, I asked for that, and you made it happen.
I did.
Which is like, that's a really good friend thing to do.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
I like to use my new printer that I
I
got.
didn't get you anything.
You got me that sick shirt that one year. I don't think I got you anything that year, so now we're even.
Which one was? Oh yeah, that was a
My
pretty cool
Voyager
shirt.
shirt. That's now I've worn it so much that it's all.
Voyager?
Yeah, the golden record.
Oh, that's the one you like?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do the say the Barbenheimer shirt.
No, that was last year.
So the golden
Was it last year?
records.
Barbie came out this year, didn't it?
I
I think you just got that for me for no reason.
No, I got it after we went and saw them.
Yeah,
It
but I
was-
think you just got it for like it wasn't an occasion. You just got it.
Oh yeah, probably.
I was talking about for Christmas. I think you got me the.
I also
Voyager
got you
shirt.
that.
You also got me the Beatles Abbey Road because you were
Just
bored
not- right? Yeah.
for some reason.
My stomach is growling.
Do you want pizza after this?
Do I want pizza?
Yeah.
I actually got a whole plate made up at my house. Why? What? Do you have pizza right now?
I have pizza dough that I'm gonna make.
Oh.
I'm gonna make myself a pizza after this.
No, I'll probably just eat what I got left over. It was like a prime ribeye.
Mm-hmm.
Not prime grade, but like clearly it was.
Sure.
So I saw that and I was like,
Yoink.
well, it wasn't labeled as prime, but you can tell.
Right.
Yeah, and that was delicious. And then I'll get one of those,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll do the suddenly salad, and the red potato bliss.
Red potato bliss.
Yeah, potato.
I'm gonna have pizza.
I might have pizza too.
I woke up this morning, ate cold French fries from yesterday for breakfast, and then Twizzlers.
Like that you made yourself?
No.
That's disgusting.
I'm a slob.
Was it just on the counter all night, or did you have it in the fridge?
Fridge.
Or- okay. Where were they from?
Fry House, which is we've been there before. They do like the Red Barn chicken,
Fry House.
but they're not Red Barn.
Is that the time we got all those white boxes with
Mhm.
stuff in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Was
Yeah.
that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, none of those places do French fries very well. They always focus on like their chicken or their seafood.
Yeah. Well, you know what's actually really good for French fries? TGI fry or no, not that. Okay, so
You better not say Taco Bell.
no, I was gonna no.
You fuck.
I can talk about that shit. Sonic, which we don't have.
Sanic.
Yeah, Sonic, which we don't have here. You can get their
My
frozen
microphone back
fries, and
Hello.
believe it or not,
Okay.
those are actually very good.
They're frozen, like they're
Sonic
grocery store,
frozen French fries. Yeah.
grocery store French fries.
Yes.
Like White Castle sliders.
Yes. So though I feel like White Castle in person is probably better than in the microwave.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say for certain because I've never been to a White Castle or had a frozen White
Neither have
Castle
I.
slider.
There's a.
Do you want to Harold and Kumar it? Do you
You've
want to
never
go
had
on
a frozen one?
No. Do you want
Oh.
to go on an adventure to White Castle?
They're dangerous. Yeah, I mean, what's the nearest one? Like,
I think there's one in like New Jersey, New York, maybe. Do you want to look it up right now?
yeah, we can drive down there. But while you're looking that up, I'll talk about the Taco Bell.
How you ate one bite of Taco Bell and it destroyed you?
No, you got these things called
This
Taco
is why your
Bell.
cable's all fucked up. You keep fucking with it.
Well, I can't sit still.
Is that why you stole the Rubik's Cube?
Yeah,
I hit
I don't know
it
what
on
happened
you
to it.
so that you can't use it anymore.
Well, I need something to. Maybe if I use the one that's already broken.
Yeah, use that. I can fix those for you, by the way, if you want those back.
I don't. I actually have a different headset with like a microphone on it.
Do you want to bring those so we can bring those?
No, because I need those. I don't need these.
Clearly. Now I need to buy a new fucking other set of headphones.
Well, it must have got caught on something like pretty. Well, actually, okay, that looks like it was like a while
Yeah.
of damage accumulating.
Yeah. It's because you kept jerking it around.
Yeah, okay, so it starts up here. It's chipped and chipped and chipped, and then right here it's like, no, I'm done. And then it chips even more. Oh yeah. I
Okay.
didn't realize I was abusing this thing so much.
So the closest White Castle is 359 miles away, 5 hours and 31 minutes by car. And
That's not bad.
it's really not. There's about 1 million of them though.
You take a bus down there? Or
It's in New York City.
Oh, let's take the bus.
Well, it's just outside of New York City.
Let's take a cab.
It is.
Take an Uber.
I don't know where I'm looking at. It's by it's right off the New York State Thruway.
So, do you think that would be worth driving to, or do you think it would be very disappointing?
I feel like we would get there. I would take one bite and go, I don't like this.
Yeah. Anyway, what was that thing from Taco Bell with the French fries and the cheese?
It was grilled cheese style fries.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese fries.
That was gross.
It was so delicious, dude.
But you said the one I got was...
It tasted a little different, but it was still good.
See, if the fries... Okay, they weren't crunchy or anything.
Yeah, because they were slathered in
Yeah, they were so... You're
beef
talking
and sauce and cheese.
soggy. This is what this thing is. Soggy.
Yeah.
French fries.
Mm-hmm.
With cheese all over them.
Yep.
And a little bit of what Taco Bell calls burger.
Mostly flour. Mostly oat flour.
Mostly oat flour.
I believe they use a lot of oat flour to make it that consistency.
Yeah. So that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looked almost like something you would pull out of the trash.
It was something you tried to put in the trash until I saved it.
No, I wasn't going to put that ever in the trash. I knew that you're disgusting and you would eat it and enjoy it.
I loved it.
Yeah. So I was going to put it back on your table, knowing that you would eat that at some point. I
ate it immediately.
Yeah, I didn't think you would eat 3 of them in a row.
I only ate 2 of them in a row. There were only 2. There's a Mexican pizza.
I thought we had 3.
No, that was what was in the other box.
Ugh.
That was,
and then you showed me that.
That was good too.
I think I blocked that out of my memory. That was gross looking.
Yep. Tastes good though.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Yeah, I went to go pick up the Taco Bell. And you know how like most fast food places, there's the window and then there's the sliding window?
You say that, but that Taco Bell doesn't have it. This Wendy's doesn't have that, I don't think. I haven't been to that McDonald's in over 10 years, so I don't know. I know the Burger King has 2 windows, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
there's the window, then the sliding window.
There's the talking window where you pay, and then there's the sliding window where you pick your food up. But that's like not a definite. It's not a thing you should expect.
I don't know. I've never encountered that. So
You absolutely
drove up
have.
further. Well, I have now.
You've been to that Wendy's.
Not driving.
What?
When was I ever driving there?
You've never driven through that Wendy's drive-thru?
I did the other few nights ago.
Through Wendy's?
Wendy's?
Wendy's.
Oh, no, I've gone through that. Usually I go in. I've only gone through the drive-thru maybe like once or twice. Why?
Why would you ever not do that?
Because I don't like how it drops off on the other side. What if I turn wrong? That car's going down a big...
You're just an idiot. Don't do that.
Well, most people are going to get fast food are probably like high or drunk or whatever. So it's like you're putting yourself in there with other people who might not be able to function around that very tight corner where it drops off into the smoke shop parking lot.
Formerly known as the friendliest parking lot.
Right. But now it's...
Rest in peace.
Well, now what's it, a dentist now?
It's fucking nothing. It's just gone.
That place is sketchy. No, I thought a new place was opening up.
I don't know. There's no building there that I saw. They got rid of the building. It's just dead.
Oh, well, yeah, they tore down the building, but they're building something else.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like a dentist office. Which is going to be interesting because that's where a lot of the...
There's like 3 dentists already on that road.
Yeah, and there's like a new urgent care too.
Yeah, there is.
Which I haven't been to.
Up by Harbor Freight.
Yes.
Is the old one down by Bucher still there?
I don't know where that is.
You know, between Shaw's and Bucher?
I don't think so. Between
There's
Shaw's. What is Bucher?
it's the old elementary school or the old
Oh.
middle school
How would I know that?
because you've been in that area. I don't know,
When did that close?
like 12 years ago.
Yeah, I was never around
Yeah,
here
but it's just
12
that's what
years
it's
ago.
called. It's Bucher. Like it's the Bucher Center. They still do stuff there. It's not like
No.
an abandoned building.
Bucher. No, it's not.
No, they like rent out their gym and stuff. They do like childcare
Hmm.
programs.
I've probably seen it.
You've definitely driven through there because we've driven through there together. It's like that bank. It's that weird intersection where you go like right past Burger King. It's where you take a left and Burger King's like right there behind you and to your left. And you like go through that weird wide like 120-degree turn. And then there's a bank on your left and Bucher on your right.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking
And then
about.
there's that
Yeah,
weird
okay.
like cut up past the bank off
Okay,
to
yeah,
Shaw's.
yeah,
And then if
okay.
you keep going straight, you go to the credit union.
Okay,
I think there's an urgent care like next to the bank.
maybe. I don't know. I haven't been to the bank in a while. I need to go though. There's a lot of change accumulating.
Let's look
I've
this
been
up.
rolling it up.
Rolling some fat changes.
Yeah. It's a heavy bag of like $200 worth of change.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What are you doing? Why do you have so much change?
From lottery tickets.
Do they give it to you in fucking pennies? Why do you have so much change?
No, so if I cash a lottery ticket in, then I have cash on me, so I don't use my card.
Okay.
And then the change keeps coming and coming, and then
And the change keeps
so
coming.
every day I'll get like
It is an
50
urgent care.
cents or whatever.
It is an urgent care. I was right.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Okay.
So that's the bank. That's Burger King.
I
That's
believe you. I
Bucher.
just don't venture down there very often.
And then the credit union's over here somewhere. Now that we've gotten local geography out of the way, let's talk about local politics.
Yeah.
Did you see that Donald Trump is no longer on the ballot in Maine?
I saw that. That was on the front page.
Yeah.
The paper.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That a man committed an insurrection and is no longer able to legally be president, even though people will fight it.
Oh yeah.
And all the people who want to write Donald Trump in, please do, because then your vote doesn't count.
Some interesting times we're living in.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that anymore. It's kind of just stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Joe Biden too. He's not like great, but you know, like really fuck Donald Trump.
We got great choices.
Yeah. I wish I
Um,
could run for president.
Oh yeah.
And win.
What would you?
I
what'd
would
you do if
crush
you
it.
won?
I would do so well as president.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put all your money towards NASA.
No, I would hoard it all. I would slash everybody's budget and make my money go up.
Just get rid of taxes.
Yep.
Entirely.
No, I'd jack taxes up 1,000%.
Yeah, you would not crush it. You would probably get shot.
No, I would cut the military's budget like easily in half, maybe more. And then I would.
Why would you do that? Everybody hates us.
Yeah, but our military's like way overblown.
Is it?
Yes. They get almost $1 trillion a year, Jordan.
Yeah.
They don't need that. I would slash the military's budget and I would give every single American $1 billion.
Okay, so
I feel like that would solve a lot of people's problems. I would solve the economy. Think
No.
about how many TVs they would buy.
that would solve a lot of problems. That would solve no problems.
How many? What do you mean that would solve any problems? How would that not solve problems?
Nobody would be making TVs anymore.
Yeah, they would. It's
Nobody
all
would be-
robots in China.
Nobody would be working.
It's all Chinese TVs.
So we're just gonna all be billionaires and buy everything from China?
That's what we do now. We just don't have any money.
Yeah. Okay.
So what would change?
Yeah.
What would change?
Nobody would work.
Okay, nobody's working now.
Well,
I would still
some
go to
people
work
are.
with $1 billion.
No, you would.
I would. I
Yeah,
really
right.
like my job.
$1 billion.
I really like my job, and I think what I'm doing is important.
It's important.
So
okay.
I would actually
No,
keep going.
you don't want to
work.
do that. You said you wanted to have it be like Star Trek, where you don't know there is no money.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. So I'd give everybody $1 billion.
That's not going to happen either.
Well, if I was president, which is never gonna happen. Should I start? Does it cost money
You
to
don't
start a
have
campaign?
that kind of like,
I know that it costs money like as you go in. Like you have to raise a certain amount of money.
I don't know.
Because that was my thing. I asked my friend who knows about politics, what would happen if I ran for president and then just refused to drop out. Because you always hear about how such and such candidate is dropping out and such candidate is dropping out. But what if you just didn't? But it turns out if you don't raise enough money, they just kick you out.
You're done.
So
you
poor
gotta be
people
rich.
cannot run for president, apparently.
That's right. That's how it should be.
Yep. Rich people knows what's best.
Yeah. They got like their weird cult type stuff going on.
Epstein's Island.
Right, and they're lizard people and all that. Yeah.
Anyway, I would slash the military's budget and give everybody $1 billion.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think
gonna-
that would cause any problems. I
not
think a
gonna
lot
lie.
of people would be fine with that.
I don't think I'd vote for you.
You wouldn't vote for me for $1 billion?
$1 billion. Okay, no. So now you're making every single American
$1 billion.
a billionaire.
Yeah, tax free.
So no one's gonna work or have a job.
Sure.
You can't travel anywhere.
Why?
You get kidnapped.
No, you wouldn't.
You can't afford bodyguards.
Hey, kid, you got $1 billion.
No, you can't because no one's gonna want to be a bodyguard.
You get bodyguards from other places.
You get your European bodyguards.
Yeah.
When you go to Europe.
You hire people from where you want to go.
Oh
Those
my God.
Caribbean bodyguards.
So the president gets $1 billion too. You do
Sure.
also.
Why not?
Okay.
Every American citizen. And
even
then I would
even
offer
the ones who are already billionaires.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Honestly, if
So-
you're a billionaire and you get another $1 billion, what the fuck? Who cares?
So everyone gets $1 billion, but
And
we
that-
still need to work. So if you want to
You
go
don't
get
have
your
to,
milk,
if you don't want
no,
to.
if you want to go get, so how are we gonna get food?
Import.
There's everything
I'm increasing
imported.
our reliance on other countries.
So we're not. So, are
So
we,
then the next year, when
we're
I
still
get
gonna have to
when I get
purchase
kicked
things.
out, we won't have anybody. We'll be totally reliant on other countries, and we'll be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the cost of living would go up
No,
a bit.
no, because you wouldn't care because you're a billionaire. So why do you care about if that person has to pay your rent?
So
You know what I mean?
who's gonna be a landlord if they've got $1 billion?
Exactly.
Right.
Housing
Who's gonna build your house?
plummeted.
You're just importing other people
Yeah.
to build our billionaires' houses.
People would still work. People like work.
Are you kidding me?
People
You
would do
just said
things that
people
they
don't
like.
work now.
People would do things that they like.
Oh yeah. So what? You like?
What would you do if you had $1 billion?
If I had $1 billion,
Mhm.
I don't think I would know what to do. I guess I would just travel a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've traveled for the last 10 years. What do you do now? You're bored with traveling. You're back home.
I'll probably just try to make like a movie.
Okay,
indie
so
stuff.
that's a thing we don't need to worry about. People would be making movies.
Oh yeah.
We would be the next Neil
They're
Breen.
still rich making movies. So.
People would still be cooking because people love to cook. People would still be like hunting, gathering, growing.
So you think like restaurants would just be like going over to like somebody's house?
I think if you
Almost.
give everybody enough money, then money has no value anymore. And then
Okay.
we go back to like hunter-gatherer society. Where it's like, here, I killed this deer, but I don't want to cook it. Will you cook it for me if I let you have some of it?
We do that now though.
Yeah, I'm talking like full. Like everybody.
I don't know. This seems a bit
I'm going to
odd to
ruin
me.
the
I
American
don't-
economy.
yeah, I don't I
And then
really
I'm
don't
gonna
think
offer
this
to buy
is
Mexico.
gonna work.
I'm going to try and buy Mexico.
Yeah, I don't
I would just start
I'm not
offering
gonna
other
vote for
people.
you.
I
don't
would
think
start
this is
offering
gonna
other
work out.
countries money to buy them, and then I would have the entire world would be the United States, and then we would solve world politics because it would all be one.
Right, but America already goes into other countries.
Yeah, but
and
now
tries
they
to
would be
tweak things.
they would be our countries.
Yeah, But I mean, that's already
Yeah, but
kind
then
of been tried.
listen here. Now we don't have any more border issues because there are no borders.
I think you should run.
I'm running for president 2036.
2036.
That's the
Oh, yeah,
earliest
what are
I
you
can
gonna be
run
like?
for president.
35.
Yeah, I'll be 36.
2036.
Yeah.
No, isn't it 35?
Yeah, but I won't be able to run until 2036 when I am 36.
Yeah.
Because in 2035 there won't be an election.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Trust me, I've thought about this.
You clearly have. It's stupid, but you clearly have thought about it.
I have a game plan. I'm going to give everybody $1 billion, and then I'm going to buy Mexico. And that's what I'm going to do.
What are you doing now?
What am I doing right now?
Yeah.
Like on the TV?
Yeah.
I'm making sure that my microphone's being picked up.
Yeah. Are you...
What?
Why does it look like you're on the wrong side of the couch?
Because this one's mirrored for some reason. I don't know why, but I didn't want to fuck with it.
That was freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mentioned it very early on.
Like, I looked at that and I thought you somehow...
Moved over there.
Yeah,
to
and
you.
then I was like...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Hmm.
I just kind of decided that I was going to be on that side of the couch today.
Good thing I didn't eat one of those cookies and then see that. That would have really freaked me out.
Yeah. I've got some mushrooms in the back if you want some.
What kind? Portobello?
No, those little ones that explode.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
No.
When you're walking through the woods and you see
those green ones?
Those like domes.
The ones that shoot the green pus out?
And then they go... It's like a dust.
Yeah, like a green dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to touch those all the time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yep.
I haven't
have a
seen
couple
one
of
of those since I was a kid. Do they still exist?
I assume.
I don't know what they're called.
Exploding mushrooms?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to look it up?
One time I picked some lady slippers because I thought they were really cool looking.
Mm-hmm. That thing that's very illegal to do?
Yeah, but I didn't know because I was a little kid.
FBI.
Yeah. I don't think they are endangered anymore. I mean, there were like 50 of them, like on the end of the driveway, or there used to be. Well, used to. I don't see them anymore. Maybe they were fucking endangered. Yeah.
Puffballs are a type of fungus that have a ball-shaped fruit body that bursts when it hits something or bursts on its own. When it bursts, it releases a cloud of spores that are like dust. Puffballs.
Are you not supposed to touch those?
I'm watching a bunch of videos of people doing it, so I don't really know.
Puffball.
Should I look up are lady slippers endangered?
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
Or is it illegal to...
I'm never going to pick them again, but...
Is it illegal to pick lady slippers? They are rumored to be rare and illegal to kill, similar to lore that has followed the praying mantis, but the truth is it's only illegal to pick, dig, or damage them on federal land and on public land in some municipalities and in New York State.
Okay,
so it's not illegal to pick as long as you're not on federal land.
Okay, so if
Or
they're
in
just
New York.
growing in your yard.
Yeah.
And going.
So you're fine.
Yeah. Because, I mean, otherwise, like, what if they're just in your lawn and you try to mow your lawn? You got to, like...
Can't mow your lawn.
Get the weed whacker out and just very carefully go around each one. Yeah, scissors would be even better.
Your entire lawn's covered in them.
Yeah.
You have to go out. There's like 6 blades of grass that you're allowed to cut. You can't walk on your lawn.
All I remember is my mom got all mad at me. Or she was like freaking out about it. And I was like, you don't like them?
How old were you? Like 6?
Probably. I don't know. Probably like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Nice one.
I thought they were cool.
They are cool.
Yeah.
They're cool looking.
They're like one of the coolest flowers out there.
I remember reading a book about a mouse that slept in one.
That sounds really familiar. What's the
I don't remember.
Called?
It was like a short story about a mouse going on an adventure, and the mouse at one point sleeps in a lady slipper.
What's the one where the
I think it's about a mouse that finds shoes.
What's the one where they this kid's book and it's got
I have to look this up.
Somebody drops a mitten.
The mouse on the motorcycle. Oh.
No. He drops a mitten out in the woods. And then all these animals are cold and they start crawling into the mitten.
The
it
mouse
gets bigger and bigger.
Sleeps. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The mouse sleeping lady slippers.
The mouse sleeping lady slippers
That's
is the name of it.
That's what Google auto completed it to. Book? Maybe they just do that.
How?
There's some tiny mice.
Yeah, that would have to be like a little baby mouse. I had a bunch of mice living in my car for a while.
The Legend of the Lady Slippers books. Illustrated painting. That doesn't look right. I very distinctly remember a mouse. It's like a mouse wearing shoes. Mouse. This is great for a podcast.
Yeah,
mouse
really.
wearing shoes. Short story.
Mouse wearing shoes. Short story. What do you think, Cole Sprouse? In the picture.
There's a lot of mice living in a shoe. But
well, that one sounds familiar.
I'm not finding it. There's definitely a mouse that slept in a lady slipper, though. There's also a series of books that I very distinctly remember one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a story about... It was kind of like Lord of the Rings-esque, but for like younger children, like 10 to 12-year-olds. I'm motioning with my hands a lot, like a politician.
Yeah.
I'm running for president.
It's good practice.
But there was a belt of some sort. And you had to collect gems, like stones, and put them on the belt. And then something happened when you found all of them.
It kills you.
I don't remember. But I do remember the main character getting trapped in a house.
Mm-hmm.
And there are these two monsters. There's sort of like a Hansel and Gretel witch situation. Where they were like lured in, the two main characters. And then there was another like little elf or some shit there. That was like supposed to be on the monster side, but kind of didn't like being on the monster side. And then in order to get out, there was quicksand all around it. But there was a path through the quicksand because there was like numbers or something. Like hopscotch, like on top of the quicksand. I don't remember. I just remember that they moved one of the rocks, and then when the monsters wanted to come out and get them, they fall in the quicksand and die.
And this is a kid's book?
Yep.
I don't remember this. I don't remember this one.
Should I look up belts with the stones?
You ever read Bill Pete books?
Bell Peep?
Bill Pete.
No.
You gotta look up Bill Pete.
Sounds like a pedophile.
No. Well, he's dead now. But
that doesn't mean he wasn't a pedophile.
He worked for Disney.
Belt with stones. Book series. Deltora Quest.
Never heard of it.
Hold on, I might be able to jog your memory if I find a picture here.
Well, how old's this book? Because if it's like something that came out.
I mean, it was around when I was like 8, so first published in Australia in 2000. That's not it. Deltora. What did I say? Deltora Quest books?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is the fucker right there. That dipshit.
What the hell? No.
No?
Never seen that.
Man, I kind of want to read these books. Yeah, it was all about finding all... It was like the Infinity Stones in Marvel. There we fucking go. Yeah. The Forest of Silence. I remember that. I remember him going through a forest. And finding like a Amazon warrior chick. That's his friend. What other books should I vaguely describe that I don't really remember from my childhood? Do you want to talk about Narnia next?
You remember that book with the bunny and the... I don't know. All right.
Did you ever read Narnia?
No.
It gets pretty bad.
What do you mean bad? Like,
there's a solid 3 or 4. I don't know how many chapters it goes because I gave up. But in the 5th or 6th book,
I didn't know if you meant it gets bad, like, you know, like how you would say, like, oh, this movie is bad, but like you mean it's like
terrible,
dirty.
No, like it's just
sexual.
No,
violent.
No, I wish. There's a solid 4 or 5 chapters where it keeps cutting back to a character running through the woods for like 10 pages. And then it'll cut back to whatever the fuck else is going on, like politics or whatever. And then it cuts back to this dipshit running through the woods.
How many pages of him running through the woods?
It was chapters.
Is anything happening?
Multiple, no. It's just him running from a place to another place.
How does he describe this? Like the wind blowing through his hair?
I couldn't tell you. It was like almost tripping over things on the roots on the ground.
Nearly tripping on a root on the ground.
Maybe some things whipping him in the face.
That's wow.
Yeah, for like 3 or 4 chapters, and that was it. That was I was out. I'm done. I can't do that.
Yeah. No, so I haven't read that book. I wasn't really big on reading. Still not super big on reading.
I was a very big reader.
No, I was definitely not. I couldn't read for quite a while, so.
Even
or I had
now?
trouble. No, I can read fine now. I just had trouble learning how to read when I was a kid, and it never really like interested me that much. But I mean, I read like all the Harry Potters and some weird stuff.
How old were you when you read Harry Potter?
I don't know. I read them when they came out.
You came out in 93, right?
Whenever Harry Potter whenever the
So,
books came out,
Harry
we just
Potter,
got
I
the
think
new
the
one.
first one came out in 97.
Did it?
I think so. First movie came out in 2001.
Well, then I probably didn't. Well, actually, no, it didn't.
Harry.
And I probably didn't read them right as
Harry
they came
Potter.
out.
Oh, I can hear your clicks.
I know, I like that sound.
And the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh yeah,
97.
So I definitely did not read that
You
as
were
it
not
came out.
6 when you read the first Harry Potter book?
No, I think I was in 5th grade.
I think I might have been 6 when I read the first Harry
But
Potter
I do
book.
remember reading some of them as they came out, the other ones then.
I read them all between 2nd and 4th grade.
What was I just about to say?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I do have a favorite book, though,
What's your favorite book?
called The Disaster Artist, and I highly recommend it.
What's that about, Jordan?
It is about, okay, so there is a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not one of these people who says this,
Uh-huh. But the book is better than
but the book
movie.
is better than the movie, and don't get me wrong, I liked the movie,
Uh-huh.
but if it followed the book more closely, it would have been like a freaking like masterpiece movie. But Tommy Wiseau was involved with this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some stuff he didn't like in the book because it doesn't make him look like a very good person.
Probably because he wasn't.
But no, I think he's just an odd fella. He's unique.
So was Hitler.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't compare Tommy Wiseau to Hitler.
I'm
but
just saying, sometimes you do shitty things.
yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff in the book that's really funny, but that they wouldn't put in the movie because it's like, I don't know. And the book actually, it's like, it's not all funny, but like some of it's kind of like dark. Like it goes into like his origins
Mm-hmm.
and how like he has like fake IDs that show like they actually like Greg Sestero or the other guy, like they actually tried to do like some like get information on him, like he knew somebody who worked for some government thing or whatever. They were kept trying to figure out like where'd he come from, because he would have fake IDs and shit just lying around that he would intentionally obviously want him to see, and it would say that he was like 35 when he's like clearly not. So it was weird, and he was like obsessed with like being young. Like he would have like skin like anti-aging cream and sunscreen and everything like in his bulky pants that he always wore. And yeah, there's just like, it goes into like my favorite part in the book is like before I don't want to get all sidetracked, but in the movie it's more upbeat and just fun and funny, and the book has some like sadder
Oh.
like parts to it. Like it gets a little darker,
Mm-hmm.
because like once in a while Tommy Wiseau would say, like, tell Greg like little bits and pieces of like his past life in Romania or wherever the hell he came from,
Right.
and it's like his story he could kind of piece together like the backstory behind this guy, but other than that he never talked about anything in the past or anything. Like it's cool, it's interesting. I highly recommend it.
Cool.
You'd probably like it.
I might.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick it up.
The Disaster Artist.
I have a lot more free time in my new job to read.
Yeah, it's a quick read too. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff that like should have been in the movie that's not in the movie. Basically, like, it shows the book is like reality, and the movie's loosely based on like the book.
Would
so
you
that
say
it doesn't like
it matches reality more or less than Cocaine Bear?
the book.
The movie compared to the book. Let's pretend the book is real. That's reality. That's all. Everything that's in the book happened. The movie is the movie. Is the movie more or less real than Cocaine Bear versus real Cocaine Bear? Keeping in mind that the Cocaine Bear movie has a cocaine bear snorting lines of cocaine,
I'd say
killing like dozens of people, whereas in reality they found a dead bear that had ingested about 15
I would
pounds
say
of
the
cocaine.
the movie is not like Cocaine Bear is, but it is like okay, the movie just leaves out a lot of stuff.
It takes some creative liberties.
It has everything like that's in the book, but they just leave out
They take some shortcuts.
bunch of other yeah. It's like a
Kind
shortened
of like Bohemian Rhapsody for
okay. It's the book like split in half.
Okay.
And then here's your fun movie that you can laugh at.
Do you think there's a director's cut where it's
no
the entire movie?
Absolutely not. There's no director's cut of this. They couldn't put some of the stuff in it because Tommy Wiseau would say, no, you can't do that. And
why would they ever ask for his permission to do anything?
I don't know how he got involved. I think they were like friends with him, and that's sort of like how they were able to make it or something.
Also, if you're Tommy Wiseau, Wiseau, why do you give a fuck?
Because you want Megan. I don't know.
Like, why do you care?
I can't do a Wiseau voice.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Well, I think he was like kind of upset about the book at first.
Does it like paint him in a super bad light?
No, it's okay. This is gonna sound random, but you know how James Bond is a flawed character,
right?
But he's also like
he's
has
kind of a
good
shitty person, but he does his job really well, and he like
and he's like
doing a good job.
Legit, yeah. It's sort of like it makes Tommy Wiseau like more like not just a weird guy. It's like it gives his character a lot more like depth,
some baggage.
Yeah, like and it's like they even talk about it in the book. Like he says like I don't understand why like why he wants people to take him seriously. Like he's funny, he has a really good sense of humor,
right?
Like why doesn't he just go with that? But like Tommy Wiseau would want people to think he's like
a serious
the
actor.
best actor ever, like and it just sort of talks more like that in the book, and it's like Tommy Wiseau just has more. You see like a not so nice version of him, but like
is that like what really happened?
I think so, yeah.
Because if it was all like hearsay and conjecture, the movie could come out and he could go, "That's not what happened." Yeah, you know what I mean. Or just come out and be like, "Yeah, it was a fun story."
You'd have to like. I'll read the book again.
I guess I just don't really care what people think about me.
Yeah, well,
which is why I'm such an asshole.
There's like, there's just a bunch of stuff in the book that probably Tommy Wiseau didn't like, but I don't know if this was in the. I gotta rewatch the movie just to be fair.
And it's the James Franco.
Yeah, no, I've seen it, but I gotta watch it again. I guess
just for the audience, just so everybody knows.
Right.
I'm sure there's like a Korean version of it.
Yeah.
Or an Indian version of it, Bollywood.
But yeah, I don't know if it's in the movie or not, but because well, it is like they were living together, I think, in the movie, but in the book, it's like there's just more of like you get more of their life living together,
right?
And it's just hilarious. Like he'll be like trying to sleep, and Tommy Wiseau will have like a little tape recorder of like how to learn English because he didn't want to have an accent or anything, and he's just all night long like he wouldn't sleep at nighttime, so it would just be hearing like hello, how are you? And then he would just like be like hello, how are you? And then you like rewind it over and over again. And then there's another night he said he was trying to sleep. And Tommy Wiseau would work out like all night. So he said these was like he had one of those pull-up bars above, like he just put it above like Greg's door and was just like just like at like 3 a.m, like just weird shit. Yeah, it's funny. It's a good book.
Sounds it.
Highly recommend it.
I recently finished Batgirl Returns, a comic book.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that was like 2 or 3 inches thick. And it was really good. The ending was kind of weird though.
Well, don't spoil it.
I wasn't going to.
Okay.
Anyway, remember that time that they made a Batgirl movie and then they canceled it to get their tax money back?
No.
That was cool.
They made the full movie?
They made it. They had it almost all the way edited and special effects. And then they labeled it as unreleasable so that they could call it as a tax write-off.
Would that have been a good movie?
Almost certainly not.
Okay.
But, you know, you can't call Batgirl unreleasable
So
and then release fucking
what they do in
Justice
like
League
the producers.
or The Flash. Like, you're telling me that The Flash is releasable, but Batgirl wasn't?
It was a bad movie.
There's no fucking way that Batgirl was worse than The Flash.
Yeah.
You want to go see Aquaman 2?
I haven't even seen the first one.
Do you want to watch Aquaman and then immediately go see Aquaman 2? Or do you want to wait a month until Aquaman 2 is on streaming and just watch them both then?
I don't know. I do want to go to the movies, but...
do you want to go see Wonka?
I'd see Wonka.
Timothy Chalamet.
Is it good?
I don't know. I've heard that it has like 1 more point on Rotten Tomatoes than the Johnny Depp version.
So...
But then again, the Johnny Depp version has like an 81 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or something like that. Do you want to look it up? This is the last thing we're looking up, then we're leaving.
Right.
I'm going to look up... That's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Is that one, right? Or is that the original? No, that's the original.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't care. You're the one who asked for it. You asked for a framed photo of that guy.
No, I do like it, but I don't think I could just hang this up.
Put it in the back of your car.
That's what it was, just so everyone can
So
see.
people
oh,
can
I
see
got
it.
tinted windows, though. Maybe I could put it like...
Untint your window? You have your rear windows
just leave it
tinted?
Yeah, the car's from Florida. It doesn't even have an option to switch the, like to night for the rear view.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it.
Do you want the audience score or the tomato meter?
Audience.
So the original, Gene Wilder, 87. Charlie. And the Chocolate Factory. The movie came out in 2005. 51. That's cool. So 87 and then 51. Wonka. What are your bets? What's your bet?
The new one?
Yeah.
Well, when did it come out? There's not enough time
It
to
came
really
out like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Or maybe a month ago.
Oh. I don't know.
I'm going to say it has an 72.
What does that have?
What's your guess?
76.
91.
91.
So. And then the
Well, I saw this. It was
tomato meter, that's the audience score. The critic score, which we all know critics are fucking liars. We can't listen to them. 83.
Oh, well.
So apparently people are enjoying it.
Yeah, well, they had I saw this video. I didn't watch it, but the title was that it basically the movie that surprised them. They weren't expecting it to be like good.
Yeah.
So.
That makes sense. What do you think Aquaman 2? I lied. This is the last thing we're looking at. What do you think Aquaman 2 has?
And that's already out.
Yep. Came out at the same time as Wonka.
Audience score?
I'll take either.
21.
You think the audience score is 21?
Yes.
Okay.
Or 51.
51?
No, 61.
61?
61.
So the audience score is 79.
Okay.
And the critic score is 36. I'm going to look up the original so that I can know how to compare it, because I have seen the original. Aquaman. Okay. All right. Yeah, so audience score is 72 on this one. So they're about neck and neck for audience score. It's 66% for the critics score though. So that's a pretty big dip. From 66 to 30, whatever I said. Apparently, worst movie they've ever made. According to some of the people who made the movie.
Aquaman 2?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, maybe I might want to see it then.
I think that you should watch it. The first one's not terrible. It's just kind of like it's like an anime movie. Just kind of dumb and actiony and like nothing really matters. There's a squid that plays an octopus that plays the drums.
Okay.
They ride seahorses. It's pretty cool.
All right.
I'm going to cut right there. That was the end of the podcast.
That's the end.
I'm cutting all of this out.
Yeah.
The credits are rolling right now. Should we do a freeze frame? How long are the credits?